Well, we will be discussing. Thank you for the question. Virtual machines are computers that run inside another computer. They are software that acts like a real computer. The virtual machines has few main parts. The first is the host machine. This is the real computer that run everything. So for the host machines, I want to give you few examples for the host machine. The host machine can be like your desktops, your laptops. Like for example, I have my laptops. My laptop is what I'm using for school. I have 32 gig RAM in it. I got 500 gig storage in it. So that become my host machine. So I use that to run my virtual machine. So that is the first part of a virtual machine, which is the host machine. And the second is the hypervisor. The hypervisor, this is a software that create and manage the virtual machine. So we have so many other software too. For virtual, the hypervisor is the major one that always come with many of those computers and make the virtual machine work very easy. So the third is I'll talk about the first, and I'll talk about the second, and I'll talk about the third part of the virtual machine. So the third part of the virtual machine is the guest operating systems. The guest operating systems. The guest operating systems is a Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. These are the guest operating systems that run inside the virtual machine. I run inside the virtual machine. Yeah, I'm back in the virtual machine, but it's okay. So it runs in the virtual machine to get the systems working. So the fourth part, like for example, let me just emphasize on a particular part when we're talking about the host operating systems. The whole operating systems of virtual machines are many, but I just need that one. Without it, the virtual machine cannot run. So you need Windows systems, or you need Linux systems, or you need Mac OS systems to get the virtual machine running. So the virtual machines run on those guest systems. So for example, on my present virtual machine, I got Windows 11 running, I got Windows Server 2022 running, and then I got Windows 10 running on my virtual machine. So this is why we are talking about the guest operating systems. Then we have virtual hardware. We have the virtual hardware. So the virtual hardware consists of CPU, memory, storage, and so forth. So these parts work together to get the virtual machine running. And one important part is like the virtual machine is borrowing all those machines from the host machine. So like for example, I have 500 gig on my host machine, which I'm using presently. I have 32 gig RAM on the host machine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 60 gig to the first virtual machine I created, which is the Windows 11 education. I get 60 gig to it. I get 6 gig RAM to it. Then on the Windows Server 2022, which I created to get my assignment done, I gave 50 gig and I gave 7 gig man to it to get it moving on. So like I'm taking it from the host machine. So that what make the host machines essential when it comes to the virtual machine. So on right now to the CPU, I gave 100 some cent to it. So all these parts are very essential, very important to get a virtual machine running. So like for example, what make a virtual machine very important when it comes to the business world, when it comes to IT personnel, what make virtual machine very important and very good is that it help to save money, it help to cut down costs. You may ask how it help to cut down costs, because like for the business like eBay, they have so many customers who enter in the system to purchase, and so if they're having to buy machines or desktops or laptops, they will be using millions of dollars to buy many laptops. But with virtual machines, you can run many virtual machines on one host machines to get your business running, to get the business running. So instead of buying thousands of machines to get your business moving, you got only one machines and you running like 50 virtual machines on that one host machines and getting your work done. When it comes to information technology, IT, many softwares have been tested using virtual machine. That make it easier, because if it was not so, we could have bought so many machines to get our system test or to get our software test. So this is what makes a virtual machine very important when it comes to business, when it comes to those who are studying. So this is what I can tell you for now concerning virtual machine. Thank you so much for the interview. I will be waiting to get back shortly to give you more detail about virtual machines. Thank you.